welcome back to my channel. Today we will be working on days 7 and 8 in my October daily album, so I hope you enjoy. Alright, so let's get started. For day 7, I am doing, it's actually my favorite not so scary movies, but you're going to see that I stamp out scary movies and I title it favorite scary movies. But I'm using this stamp set. I got it in a D-stash, so I don't know where it's from. But I'm using the Traveler's Notebook inserts from Social Paper Plans. It's from my stash. And I'm going to, I wanted to use that distressed orange stamp, but I was afraid it wasn't going to stand out as much. So I'm going to use my Catherine Pooler, I think it's Midnight Black ink. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp out scary. Now, I don't mind that my S is not like perfect. You'll see later on, I will restamp one of the letters. But that's because it was like really bad. So, yeah, I'm just going to get this going. I did change things up on my prompt list because I just had to move things around. So here, day 7 will be my not so scary movies. And see right there, that is the V. There was something on it, or I don't know exactly why it had that gap there. So I'm going to wipe off my stamp with a baby wipe and attempt to stamp it again. It's a little off, but it's better than what it was. Then I'm going to use the Studio Calico like light purple alpha stickers, because you'll see eventually the right side of the page is purple, and I actually created that in Canva, so it has all the not so scary movies that I love on that page. So yeah, I thought it was perfect to incorporate the purple letters, because you know we don't always get purple letters in scrapbooking or purple anything really. So I made sure that I made my page purple to have some purple in there. So there is where I'm going to put favorite, and I just use this little like scraper thing to kind of help me push down the letters, and then I'm going to add a strip of washi under it, but you'll see that I'm going to eventually realign those letters to make them a little bit more straighter. And that washi tape I pulled off, I went to pull it apart and like everything was sticky. So I don't know. But I'm going to go ahead and make a banner on this one. So this is where I'm like, oh wait, I put the washi crooked. So I'm going to straighten that out, and then I will just kind of lower them. I saved you from watching that part. But yeah, so that is how that is coming out. I'm going to add the little purple, since I wanted to bring more purple in, but I just couldn't figure out where I wanted to put it. And then I remember I had to punch the holes. So it punches into the word movies, but that's totally fine. I eventually put it on the end of movies. And then here's my number 7 I'm going to use. And then, of course, I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to add it. I had this spiderweb that I didn't use from a previous layout. And then I decided, you know what? We're just going to cut it straight across, line it up with that washi tape, and call it a day. I just look, everything kept getting stuck. Oh my gosh, it was a hot mess express right there. Got it on my board, but I eventually got it off. So here we are attaching it underneath that washi, and then I'll put the number 7. And here is that other side. So I just have to punch it. Originally, I was going to back it on another cardstock paper and give it like the extra room. And then I totally forgot. And once I punched it, it was kind of like, well, that was it. But here is day 8. And I'm going to trim down this Monster Mash paper. Because this day is something orange, and normally on the 8th I always add my mother-in-law because it is her heavenly birthday on the 8th. And so I thought, you know what? We bought a little cake and we brought her picture out. See, that's where I realized I hole punched it. We brought her little frame out and her floral display that my son keeps in his room. And we had a little cake for her. So her flowers are blue and orange. So that's what I decided to go with. And I remembered I had this pom-pom trim that I got from, I think, Josie sent me something a couple years ago, 2 years ago, last year, I don't remember. But I use adhesive and then I just put a few of my like tiny attacher Tim Holtz staples in the side. And then here is that photo for something orange. And in my photo grid app, I what do you call it? I added text. There you go. Curved at the top. It says happy birthday suegra, which is like my mother-in-law. And then on the right of that photo, along the stem of the flower, I put love you. Well, it's like an orange heart. Love you to the moon and back, because that's what she used to say. And then I'm gonna back it with this orange and white stripe paper because I thought it just looked too like like that. And then I put it on and I'm like, no, you know, we need some more color. So as I'm trying to figure out the layout of it, I decide, nah, I'm gonna add some black cardstock. And I apparently thought I paused my video, but I didn't. So here is my black cardstock. And I actually do like the way it came out with the black, because it makes it pop a little more off, since there's a lot of orange in this layout. So it kind of like pops the picture, which I love. And there we go. I pulled out that little like ticket stub thing that was in my stash. And that's what I ultimately like journal on, kind of, or write a few words on there. So right there. And then you'll see that I put the number 8, and then I'm going to use some super tiny like orange letters that I had. Those are too big. Those right there. And I spared you. I put orange, and then I actually started I found these super tiny square alphas, and it says something, so something orange. There's no G at the end. But I'm totally fine with that. And then this is also from my stash from Social Paper Plan, and it's like just a single candle. And I thought that was perfect to add in that white space there, since it is in memory of her. It's her birthday, her heavenly birthday. And yeah, I call that layout done, I believe. I should have added some enamel dots, but I didn't. And so here is where I'm going to adhere the back of the photo that I created in Canva to the back of that one. And I'm so sad that I punched through it. I totally forgot. I was not supposed to. And then I'll trim down the edge, hole punch it, and I call that one done. Finish. So happy to be caught up in my October daily. Thank you guys and girls so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I am like even more motivated to craft. But here is a flip through. If you haven't done so already, please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll be seeing you soon, friends. Bye.